Hey guys, thank you for clicking on this video. I hope you enjoy it. Today I am going to be meal prepping an entire week of meals and I'm going to take you guys along with me. First we are going to be making some ground turkey with some fajita veggies. Then we're going to be doing some Italian chicken. We're going to be using some Italian marinade for that. And then I'll also be doing some frozen veggies and some frozen rice. So stick along with me and we'll get right into it. The first thing that we're going to get started is marinating the chicken. I always like to do that first. That way the chicken has enough time to marinate and then the flavors really are just delicious. So here's the chicken that we've got from Sprouts. I'm going to go ahead and be putting it into a bowl along with this Primal Kitchen Italian dressing and marinade. This stuff is delicious. If you haven't had it, I highly recommend giving it a try. Found this at Sprouts, but I'm pretty sure you can find this at Walmart and Target and just about everywhere else too. All right, so now that we have our chicken in our bowl and we went ahead and washed our hands, I'm gonna go ahead and pour in the marinade. But in order for us to track our macros with this, I'm gonna go ahead and turn on the scale. And I'm going to pour in the marinade and see how much we have to start with. We have a lot of chicken, so I'm going to go ahead and use the whole bottle. So we have 229 grams. So later on, once the chicken's done marinating and we go ahead and cook it, I'll go ahead and subtract the remaining amount in the bowl from this number to get the amount that we actually used. But for now, we'll put the lid on our chicken, shake it up a little bit, and put it in the fridge. So now that we have our chicken marinating in the fridge, we're going to get started with our ground turkey and our fajita vegetables. So these are just frozen in the bag. I get these from Sprouts. I know that's like the lazy way of cooking, but cooking in a trailer, it kind of limits your space on being able to prep all these things, and also just time-wise, it's nice to have these ready to go. And then we've got the organic ground turkey breast, 99% lean and 1% fat, also from Sprouts. We'll go ahead and heat up our pan, add a little bit of olive oil, and then we'll get the ground turkey going. Now that we have the ground turkey all broken up, we're gonna go ahead and add some seasoning. So I'm just gonna be using a little bit of salt, some pepper, and then also some taco seasoning. This is our favorite taco seasoning. It's Dano's Premium Blends. Found this at Publix. I'm not sure where else you can really get it. I haven't looked for it anywhere else, but this stuff is delicious if you haven't tried it. I like my meat to have a lot of flavoring, so I add quite a bit of this stuff. That way the ground turkey just tastes like tacos. I wish you guys could smell this through the camera because it smells so good. So now that the turkey is almost completely browned, it's still a little bit raw, but almost all of it is browning. We're gonna go ahead and add in our frozen veggies. So this is just a blend of onions and red and green and yellow peppers. Why can't I open anything? There we go. So while our ground turkey continues to cook and all of the fajita veggies kind of defrost and kind of steam out and cook out in there, we're gonna go ahead and start our other veggies for the rest of our meal prep. So this is another frozen blend that I get from Sprouts. This is the California blend. It has broccoli, carrots, and cauliflower. So recently I've been reading up about frozen vegetables and trying to figure out, are they healthy for you? Are they healthier for you? And it turns out that there have been quite a few studies that show that frozen vegetables are actually better for you than the fresh produce that you're purchasing at the store. That's because when frozen veggies are picked, they are frozen straight away. So as soon as they're picked, as fresh as they can get, they are frozen immediately. So these are fresher vegetables than what you are getting from the store after being transported for days. Who knows how long it's been sitting there and how many hands it's gone through. This stuff is frozen straight away. And also, if you're like me, frozen vegetables are just easier to be able to cook up too, time-wise and everything like that. Frozen veggies are definitely a win. I'll add a little bit of olive oil into the other pot. Let's go ahead and add our veggies. So we've got our veggies in our pot here. I'm gonna go ahead and put a lid on it. That way they can kind of steam and they'll cook a little bit faster. Our turkey and our fajita veggies are turning out really well. It looks like it's pretty much done. I'm just gonna turn up the heat a little bit for this last minute so that all the extra water from the fajita veggies can kind of just cook out. Our ground turkey and fajita vegetables is done. So now that our veggies are almost done, I'm gonna go ahead and add a little bit of seasoning to those. And again, I used Dano's premium blend, and this is just his original all-purpose seasoning. This stuff is delicious. All right, our veggies are done. Here they are, they look pretty good. All right, let's go ahead and dish up these veggies. All right, so now our veggies are done, our turkey and our fajita veggies are done. Now all we have left is our chicken that's marinating and some frozen rice. So let's go ahead and get into that. So I'm gonna leave the chicken to continue to marinate for just a few more minutes. And while we do that, I'm gonna get my rice started. So I also get this rice from Sprouts. This one is the wild rice blend pilaf. This is a blend of a few different rices. I do have a gluten allergy and it is gluten-free, which is awesome, but this stuff is delicious and it's very easy. What's nice about this rice is that it comes in microwavable pouches. So if you're ever in a hurry, you're able to just toss it in the microwave, I think for like 3 or 4 minutes, and then it is done. But whenever I am meal prepping, I have already set aside some time to cook. So I'm gonna go ahead and put it in a pot. All right, I've added a little bit of water to our pot. Let's go ahead and add our rice. Now that we have all of our rice in here, we're gonna continue to cook it on medium heat with the lid on. All right, while we have the rice cooking, let's go ahead and take out our chicken that's been marinating. Now that the rest of our chicken is cooking, I'm gonna go ahead and take the bowl with the remainder of the marinade in it and put it on our scale. And we'll go ahead and subtract this from our number from earlier to be able to work out our macros for what was used out of the marinade. All right, the rest of our chicken is now cooking, so I'm gonna go ahead and take the rice and I'm gonna put it in our Tupperware. The rice is finished. The chicken is almost done and it looks like my pan is pretty much ruined, but I wish you guys could smell this. It smells so good. And our chicken's done. All right guys, and that is it. Simple, realistic meal prep to make life easier. Now I'll go ahead and I will use these throughout the week and just divvy them up however I like. If you like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks, bye.